LeGrand Alive. This is Will Bowman, Coffee with Will, brought to you by Valley Realty, Grand Run Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Marketplace Family Foods, and Seabright Dentistry. And I'm here with Stan Peterson, who is a new worker down at the LeGrand Parks and Recreation. We're going to talk to him about some of the outdoorsy things and how he got into the outdoors and some of the things to do around town here and also around LeGrand in the outdoors. Thank you for joining me today, Stan.
Yeah, it's good to be here, Will. Yeah, so how I got in the, outdoors. I love to recreate, but what got me outdoors was...
Well, hold on. So before you do that, tell me, how long have you been working for LeGrand Parks and Rec and stuff?
So I believe it's been 4 months now. I've been working for LeGrand Parks and Rec as the rec supervisor for the city / coordinator guy.
So you kind of make sure that people are having fun around here.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the puppet master. I'm the puppeteer pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Good.
So that's what I do. But
so if you're looking for who is the power up in this community, this guy right here.
Yeah, somewhat. You could say that. But yeah, I mean, Boy Scouts got me into recreating actually, because I was an indoor kid, and I'm still kind of an indoor kid. I'm a big geek and a nerd or whatever. But I really love the outdoors, so it's kind of a weird mishmash of loves. They don't really coincide with each other or whatever, but it works.
But they do in you.
Yeah, definitely. So. Yeah, so Boy Scouts, they got me outdoors, and I just love the hiking and the backpacking, the kayaking, and and the rock climbing and everything in mountain. I'm a huge biker because biking when I was a kid, my first sense of freedom was a bike, right? Mm-hmm. And so when I got my first bike, I was like, I could go to Safeways and buy Pokemon cards and stuff by myself. And so I'm a huge biker, so I do road and mountain bike, and living in LeGrand is just like an outdoor paradise for me. So yeah.
So talk a little bit about that, because LeGrand is a very outdoorsy community. But talk to me a little bit about what you do, what you can do around here in the outdoors, and what your sort of favorite thing about LeGrand Outdoors is, and those kinds of things.
Yeah. So usually I've lived in places where you have to travel a bit just to recreate outside. Mm-hmm. But here, literally, you could go to Mira, Mount Emily Recreation Area. Mm-hmm. They have amazing mountain bike trails up there, and then plus road biking is not so big here, I noticed, but tons of awesome lakes to kayak on, and just a myriad of a healthy smattering of hikes to go on, because you have the Wallowas and the eel caps, straight up just right there, and it's great. A great place to be. It's kind of a cool. LeGrand's awesome. Growing up in Walla Walla, I never knew LeGrand was this cool.
So that's interesting. So why you told me that you grew up in Walla Walla, and then you went to Kansas for university, correct?
And almost. I went to Kansas for a job. So I graduated university with my bachelor's in recreational management, and then I got a job right out of college, soon after college or whatever, to be a park ranger for the Army Corps of Engineers in Kansas. And so I was out there, and the outdoor vibe is not that strong over there, and so I've lived the
force is not strong.
No, the outdoor force is not strong in Kansas. They call it hill biking because they don't have any mountains. It's pretty bad. But like Moab and Bend, they have strong outdoor vibes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And here it has it too. And I really miss the Pacific Northwest. So I wanted to get back. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Definitely.
And so why LeGrand? What was it about LeGrand?
It was just the first job I got, a callback to. And I flew back for the interview for the position because my degree kind of helps me with this type of stuff. And then I got the position. I also got an interview out at the Walla Walla State Pen, running their recreation program. Kind of glad I didn't get that one. But yeah.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about what you said earlier. You said you were a biker because it gave you a sense of freedom, and I understand that because when I go running, that's a very similar way that I feel. The wind in my hair. Just kind of running. It's light. It's fast. I don't bring my phone a lot of the time because I want to just kind of disconnect for a little while. So I don't know, if that's the same kind of freedom that you feel when you bike, or how does that sort of fit in there? Talk to me a little bit more about that freedom that you feel.
Yeah, definitely. It's a sense of accomplishment too, because you're most of these outdoor things, I do it alone. but I wouldn't be opposed, to going out with people and like mountain biking and stuff. But I'm usually alone doing those things because of my schedule, and it's weird and it's hard to coordinate with my other friends and stuff like that. So I usually just go alone, and it's just like you do something, you like on a mountain bike course. I get to a point I've never been to, or to a trail I've never been to, and I just I get through it, and that sense of accomplishment and doing it, something by yourself is very gratifying. And also it's just like I like to recreate, but I like to do it in an area where it's beautiful. Like I like to exercise. I've been kind of slacking the past few years or whatever, but I much rather do like exercise and be active outside than go to a gym.
I know. Oh my gosh, I know, right?
Right. So
I hate treadmills.
Exactly. Yeah. And
no one should ever be forced to run in a treadmill ever.
Except OK Go. This is a deep cut. OK Go, the Treadmill song?
Oh, yeah.
Now that, they should be,
they should just invent treadmills just for that video. But other than that, no one should ever run on a treadmill ever. It is the worst thing in the world.
It is, yeah. They should invent like, I don't know, like a sand treadmill. Because sand's, I hear, better to run in, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
It's harder to run in.
Like a huge sand treadmill and people just run in sand. And
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, and you look better when you run in sand too.
That's true.
Anyways, I'm getting off topic here.
Well, you're also, on a beach.
That's
probably
true.
shirtless with the sun beating down on you.
Yeah, and maybe they should have like a wind machine too.
Yeah,
because everyone looks better with wind too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I forgot where we were.
You like to recreate outside.
Yes, that's the crux of it.
Yeah. I totally understand that.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, you like to recreate outside too.
I love to recreate outside. I can't stand recreating inside. And one of my favorite things about La Grande is that it's temperate enough to where I can run like the whole year, and I can do it outside. Like in Alaska, I could run outside the whole year, but I was bundled up in like 17 layers. I was running at negative 20 degrees below zero. Sure. It was terrible. So that being said, one of the things I really like the temperature here. I like we are within access of the Wallowas and of Anthony Lakes. And I think that La Grande has a very nice sort of, and the Grand Ronde Valley as a whole has a really nice situation oriented towards sort of these outdoorsy things. But at the same time, we're close enough to Walla Walla, Boise, where you can get culture, and we have things that are happening here. Thanks to you, thanks to other culture creators that do create culture here in La Grande. And so I really like that sort of mishmash of La Grande.
Yeah, and something that I like about my new gig is it's really, I can create whatever I want, right? Like I have certain guidelines and whatnot I have to follow, but
probably no satanic gatherings. No
satanic guidelines for sure. Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah.
It needed to be said.
You're right. I'm here to help.
I have a phone call. Let me just boom. Okay, but let's see. Kind of with my job, I get kind of create the stuff I want to do, and so like one of the big things I'm doing is a zombie 3K fun run for the city of La Grande. It's never been done here before, and there's been a lot of rumblings about it. And so when I came in about 4 months ago, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And so I'm working with people from the Marital Center, the owner, Mountain Valley Fitness, folks from the library, and a couple, I guess, La Grande Main Street downtown. And we're all just kind of coming together and working on this event, and hopefully it'll be a success. And that one, and we also have this coming weekend. Actually, we have a skateboard tournament that's coming up, and I really we have this amazing skate park in La Grande. So I really wanted to,
which most people don't know about. Actually,
I know it's kind of tucked away, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to kind of cater because there's always kids there, and there's always lots of people there. It seems like, and I just wanted to give them opportunity to kind of have like a skateboard tournament, and have awesome prizes. We've got some great sponsors that are giving us some cool prizes for that event too. But it's actually this weekend.
Oh wow.
This Saturday.
And the fun run is not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah, the zombie is about a month.
Oh, that's about
out.
a month. That's right.
Exactly. It's October 29th, and so you could just go to lagrandeparks.org and enroll there or register there and find out more information too. But and another one, I really wanted to focus on like kids, like teenagers, because when I came here, there was no programs for teenagers and stuff like that. And so, and I guess a way to a teenager's heart is like through video games, supposedly.
Supposedly.
So I partnered up with Clanktronics. Have you heard of them? They're in with Tim. His name's Tim. Ooh, his last name evades me at the moment, but he's in an old bookstore called the Archives.
Oh yeah. I know who
So
you're
yeah,
talking
it's
about.
kind of like a used bookstore.
Yeah.
It's super awesome.
Yeah.
And and his vintage video game stores in there too. And I partnered with him, so we're gonna have a video game club we created, just kind of possibly for maybe EOU students and some for teenagers to come and play some video games and stuff and kind of socialize, because
Video games can be a very solitary activity.
exactly, yeah, and really, like, I think the best way to play video games is with somebody,
Yeah.
because you just get a more enjoyable experience out of it.
Sure.
And local multiplayer, because I grew up playing the N64, so many of our friends would play like Mario Kart or GoldenEye 007 or whatever. We would be in the same room, and it was magical because then like, hey, Andrew shot me so I could punch him
Yeah, I
in
was
real
gonna
life.
say, yeah, exactly.
Instead of sitting talking trash over like a microphone or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of vibe. We wanted to get local multiplayer together and have the gamers just come together in LeGrand and just socialize and just have a gamers club. And I feel like there's nothing like that in LeGrand, so it's a gap I'm trying to fill with
Sure.
that too. But yeah, those are the main things. And of course, I run like this.
Well, and there's going to be more, I'm sure, in the future.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And people can find out about those by going to the LeGrand Parks Rec website,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. Just go to legrandparks.org, and yeah, all of it's there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in and chatting with me,
Yeah,
and
no problem.
this was fun. And be sure to check out some of Stan's events that are going on their website at legrandparks.org.
Exactly.
And tune in next time for more Coffee with Will. This video is brought to you by Valley Realty, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Marketplace Family Foods, and Seabright Dentistry. Thanks, LeGrand Alive. See you soon.